quite tedious. It was a 9-month process, and I really respect that. Danny made sure that I was right for the role, and there were a few things going against me at the time. I mean, it was quite tedious. It was a 9-month process, and I really respect that. Danny made sure that I was right for the role, and there were a few things going against me at the time. I was a lot younger than initially anticipated, so I had to do a lot of prep work in regards to studying engineering and media, and also I lost 45 pounds in the role and grew out my beard and everything. So yeah, it was quite a process from auditioning to getting the role and having to train for one. And as an actor, I love to train for the role. So yeah, it was just such an exciting prospect. Yeah, the audition really required me to get to know the rest of the cast, and step by step get to know the lead, and really building the chemistry and singing there. So it required a lot of testing.
So the character that I play is Hank Reeves. He's an engineer who actually suffers from alexithymia, which causes this numbness within you where you're unable to connect with people in a normal fashion. And the story really is just about Hank coming out of his shell and showcasing that love prevails no matter the cultural differences between people. And I feel like this is a really beautiful story, especially post-COVID. Everyone felt very disconnected for a little bit, so I feel like this really is a story that we need right now, and it was very much a story worth telling.
Yeah, Brandon, how do you feel?
I share that enthusiasm. It is also my first feature film, which is extremely exciting and is a big milestone as an actor. So yeah, I just can't wait to share it with the rest of the world. I have family in Portugal and all over the world, so they can finally see it and really take it all in and be taken to Banaue.
Can you share what was your favorite scene in the entire movie, and what was the story behind shooting that scene?
I have two that come to mind. The first, of course, is the big knife scene. Just that being the turning point in the whole narrative. That was just such an exciting thing that we prepped for quite a while, and that was also what I did my audition with, so I was quite comfortable with it, and shooting it on the day, doing all the action bits was quite exciting. So we practiced the day before and made sure that she didn't actually stab me as much as she wanted to stab me. So yeah, that was my first, and then the second is actually when Hank finally finds Grace in Banaue. That moment was quite beautiful, and just taking in the magic of Banaue is something that I've never experienced before. And we hiked to get there, and I found out actually, being a big Marvel fan, that it's actually the same house that they shot Thanos' scene in Avengers Infinity War. So I was geeking out and jumping around. So I was just like, oh my god, that's where they shot this stuff. So that was just exhilarating, and that was also the day that I realized how different the crew was in comparison to a lot of some of the American productions that I had shot. Danny mentioned this a little bit briefly, but some of the crew members were very enthusiastic about getting certain shots, and Danny was trying to get the magic of the scene. And without Danny even asking, some of the crew members took off their shoes and got into the mud. And for me, that I have never seen anything like that. Just people so driven by the art and wanting to help others, and it was such a beautiful moment, and I'll forever remember that as just such a special moment that encapsulates all of my Banaue experience, and by extension the Philippines as a whole. It's just such a nurturing, welcoming community that really you can't go anywhere else in the world and experience this type of love.